Some critics of the Bible point to a document called the Gospel of Barnabas, which they claim is the original injil of Jesus. However, scholars are in agreement that this document was written in southern Europe in the Middle Age, even as many Muslim scholars admit. Whilst there are hundreds of early manuscripts of the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, the Gospel of Barnabas didn't appear until 1,500 years after Jesus. A popular Muslim scholar in the West, Cyril Glasse, has concluded as follows. As regards the Gospel of Barnabas itself, there is no question that it is a medieval forgery. Despite the overwhelming evidence against the authenticity of this text, a few critics of the Injil still try to use it to undermine the Bible.
Some people refer to the Gospel of Barnabas as if it were an ancient document written around the time of Jesus' life. However, it simply isn't the case. It has unmistakable marks of 16th century authorship, and scholars unanimously agree that the Gospel of Barnabas is not a real gospel from ancient times around Jesus' life. We know this because of countless anachronistic mentions within the Gospel. For example, the Jubilee is given as having happened every 100 years, according to this Gospel. But during the time of Jesus, the Jubilee happened every 50 years, and no Jew would ever accidentally say that it happened every 100 years. Well, why did the author of the Gospel of Barnabas say it happened every 100 years? Well, in medieval times, there was a pope who reinstated the Jubilee. And when he did so, he did it at an interval of 100 years. So clearly, this Gospel was written after that pope had done that. In addition, the Gospel of Barnabas refers to wine being stored in wooden casks, whereas this didn't happen in Jesus' time. This was a practice that started occurring during medieval times. And, I mean, the Gospel of Barnabas even refers to a line from Dante's Inferno, and that was a book written in medieval times as well. This Gospel of Barnabas contradicts not only the Gospels, but also the Quran in numerous places. The Quran gives Jesus alone the noble title of Al-Masih, or the Messiah, while the Gospel of Barnabas reads as follows: Jesus confessed instead the truth, I am not the Messiah. The medieval author of the Gospel of Barnabas contradicted the Quran in many other areas. For example, he directly contradicts Surah Maryam, verse 23, which describes Mary in great pain in childbirth. According to the Quran, there are only 7 heavens, but the author of this document taught the existence of 9 heavens. On numerous other topics such as hell, judgment, wine, polygamy, Satan, prophets, and sacrifice, this document directly contradicts the Quran. So there's no possible way that this is a book written from ancient times, and that's why every scholar is unanimous in rejecting it.